What's up, guys? Let me show you the action I got going on today. This is a geothermal dig I'm doing for Walter. He does HVAC. You can see this mess here. I just pulled the stump out of the ground. I thought it was going to pop out real easy, but it put up a bit of a fight. I should have recorded that. Oh well. So what I'm doing here, get ready to dig this field. It's going to be a pretty big dig. The most dirt I've moved with this machine so far. Trench is going to be 15 feet wide, which is kind of just inside that pole right there, and then 15 feet up. And then it's going to be 125 feet long. It's going to come down this way, and then it's going to turn right over top of this, come this way, and then right at this deck it'll start bottlenecking where all the geothermal coils will run into the house. I'm going to go 6 feet down, and that works out to around 400 yards of dirt. So it's going to be quite a bit. I'm interested to see how long it takes me to dig it. My plan of action is, yeah, you can see my one mark here. I'm going to pile up like the first maybe 6 feet width of dirt on this side, and then the remainder of the dirt will get piled up down there on that side. And then there'll just be a big mountain of dirt here in the middle with kind of a little berm here on this side. And then that way, when it comes time to add the bedding, I'll probably dig a little ramp down there since it's already going downhill, so I can just get in there with my Bobcat and spread the stone dust around. Anyways, let's get started. So let me show you what I got done yesterday. I was only here for about 4 hours. My equipment was delivered later than expected. You could see I had a cave in there on that side. I'm pretty sure you saw that in that time lapse. So I'm a little bit wider than I needed to be, but that's fine. I'm about 35 feet, I think, long. I need to come the rest of the way out to about there, and then it'll turn and go over here to the house. You can see I already dug this trench to the house because the HVAC guy will be here later to core hole the wall down there. So it's coming along good. I still got a lot of digging left, but I'm pretty sure I should be able to knock this out. See, I'm running into some decent sized boulders here. There's a real big one over here on this side. This was actually, it was in 2 pieces, but it broke in half. But the machine picked this up like it was nothing, dude. I mean, this is what, probably 5 feet long. But yeah, the machine's a beast. go get some lunch. I come back, wrap this up. I don't think this will take more than maybe hopefully 2 hours, 3 at the most. And then I'm gonna do that ramp right here, because once I get the stone dust delivered tomorrow, it's gonna go right in the driveway. I'll grab it with the Bobcat, you know, scoop, bring it in, dump it. I put a thin layer of stone dust in, and then I put in the coils for the geothermal. I'm actually doing the whole field installation myself. I went through the training to learn how to fuse the pipes, and yeah, hopefully it, you know, works out better for everybody this way. I won't have to wait for the plumbers to put it in. I can just put the pipes in, I fuse it, and then I test it. Look at Walter over there. Such precision.
Nice.
He has his safety glasses on, his earbuds in, dust mask, and knee pads.
That's right. Safety.
Hey, is that drill properly grounded?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's triple insulated.
Triple insulated. So I'm just gonna grab the Bobcat and basically shift this pile right over to here. And I'll probably add some dirt. The customer's a little concerned. His septic field is way out that way, and it runs, you know, the pipe runs right through here where I'm gonna be driving over, but it should be 3 feet in the ground. But nonetheless, I'm gonna add a little bit of dirt right there where I'm gonna be going back and forth just to build it up. So here's the field. I got all the coils in, as you can see. Right here, where this little loop looks a little messy, that's where one of the splices are. So, you know, I leave that part loose so you don't put so much tension on the fusion coupling. But there's 8 couplings in here. There's the 4 like right here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another 4 up top. I guess, you know, I'll jump in and show you real quick. Been in and out of this trench so many times today, I'm ready to go home. Right there, this guy. You can see it, it's melted together. I have like this fusion iron that has like a socket on one side and I guess like a little cup on the other side. It's a male and female port actually. And you put the pipe and the coupling in there, you hold it together for a certain amount of time and then press them together and then they melt. You can see that's where we're going into the house or the garage. The inspector came out today to look at the trench. You see all of our pipes are sleeved up there. He came out today to look at the trench and he's going to come back out tomorrow, because what we do is we pressure test these lines before we bury them to ensure there's no leak. Now this is a non-pressurized system, a non-pressurized, I guess, geothermal system. I don't know if they have pressurized or not. I'm just going off of, you know, what I'm told. And it's very low. Non-pressure means very little pressure, like 2 psi or something. So when we do our pressure test, the inspector told us to test it at 50, which, you know, seems like a lot, but we've had other towns tell us to test it at 100. So if it holds just fine. The pipe's rated for 160, I believe. I'll show you guys this fusion tool real quick. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Maybe I'll get a little bit of that on camera. This is that tool. You put the coupling on this side, pipe goes in this side. Let's see, it's probably still pretty hot. Yeah, look at that, it's like 250. I'm gonna have to let them know not to come out and touch that. They have a little kid here. So here are the runs inside. These are all 4 of the loops. And I already pressure tested these 2 loops. And now I have these 2 under pressure. You can see here, it's a little dark in here. 60 psi. Same thing with that one. That one's upside down. And I'll let that sit for about an hour and make sure it doesn't drop. I'm actually at like 61 on each of them. So yeah, and then this green wire that I have here, it's a tracer wire. That just goes around the outside perimeter of the trench. So I guess if they ever need to locate it. Now I'm getting ready to get in there and I'm going to bubble test all the joints. I already did that for the first 2 loops. So I'm going to bubble test it. I think I said earlier in the video, I may have, that sometimes we test it at 100 psi, but the inspector told us that we only needed to do 50. But Walter, who's the I guess plumber, HVAC guy, the guy who's installing the system, he asked me to do 60, so that's where we're at. So here's a joint right here. This is one of the fusion joints, and this line is under pressure right now, and this is some bubble tests. And this stuff will make bubbles pretty easily if there's any air leak at all. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to test all 4 of these joints. I'll start putting the bedding sand in while I'm waiting for the hour to pass, and then we'll get this backfilled. So as you can see, I'm getting down a layer of this sand to protect the pipes, make sure they're fully covered, and then I'm backfilling over top of that. And that's basically the process. We'll see. Probably going to take another full day, I would think, to get all this backfilled. But it's Friday, it's 4 o'clock. I've been here late basically every day this week. So today I'm packing up and leaving at 4. So this one's all wrapped up, guys. As you can see, I left some piles of rock here. That's for the customer. They're going to probably do some like landscape decoration with them. They talked about possibly outlining the apron of the driveway, or maybe using the softball size or the basketball size ones to outline a flower bed or something of that nature. You can see I got it to a rough grade. It's pretty hard to get this grade real good with the amount of rock that's in here. Come springtime, the customer is going to have some topsoil brought in, and that'll get the final grade and help the grass grow. You can see there's quite a few pretty large boulders. You know, this is probably over 2 feet in diameter. There's a real big one. That one, you see, it's probably about 6 feet. They have some decent boulders here. He says the neighbor, the guy next door, he does landscaping and paving. He's going to talk to him about helping them set them. They're going to handle moving the smaller ones themselves. They have a little a dolly with like, and they also have a dump cart for their lawnmower, their little tractor. So between those things, they'll get them moved. More rocks. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.